It's one of the biggest rivalries in football, and it's coming to you live today, and I just couldn't help myself.
Never had it? Never will. Now don't you feel good about 7-Up? I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Don't you feel good about 7-Up?
Do you remember last year, United? What a time to be alive that was. Hello everybody, welcome to FM24 with me, Mike Munch, on the Liverpool save. And yeah, it's only episode 4, but my word, we are not flying through this very quickly. Hopefully we will be this week. We discussed in the last episode about this series potentially being 2 seasons long. At this rate, it could just be the one. Look at all the green. Look at it. So far in the league, we have dropped just 4 points. 4 points, but both of those points were away against fellow Big Six teams, if you like. You can't see inverted commas, but that's what I'm doing. I don't classify teams as Big Six. That, of course, means that our game at Old Trafford today against Man United is potential for a slip-up, and we have reason to worry about them, because they are currently sat top of the table, albeit they have played 2 more games than we have. The good news is that Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez are taking the lead by storm. They are the 2 highest rated players in the league at the moment, although Erling Haaland is leading the way in terms of goal. Richarlison being second sickens me, I'm not going to lie. But before the trip to Old Trafford, we host Luton. In real life, Liverpool didn't do too well at Luton, but that was at Kenilworth Road, which is always going to be a difficult game, and Liverpool just didn't turn up. So hopefully we will today. You can see the goals at home. There's quite a few of them. In the last few home games, we've scored 6, 5, 5, 7, and 5. So, and another 5 in between then. So, we're doing very, very well. We're out of the Carabao Cup. You can tell we lost away on penalties to Arsenal. That was the backup brigade, so I was very happy with that. And in terms of the Europa League group, we have qualified already with 5 wins out of 5. 19 goals scored, 6 conceded. So, we might as well kick off then with the Luton game. And I was debating about maybe making some changes. This is the team that lined up in our last Europa League match. You can tell this is the backup brigade that I'll put out. I'm not going to take the gamble today. I am going to go first team in the Premier League. You can tell I've saved the lineup, so I always know what I'm doing. Gakpo isn't going to be playing up front, though. I saved that while Darwin Núñez was injured. Now that he's back, he's going straight back into the lineup, which means that as it stands, Alisson is in goal. Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, and Trent Alexander-Arnold make up the back 4. Hendo, oh my god, it's like when you say your ex's name in certain situations. Endo is playing in that half-back role with McAllister, who's now up to 8 goals this season. He's our third highest scorer in the deep line playmaker role with Szoboszlai. They're combining very well. Szoboszlai's not really done as well as I expect him to, but that's not the end of the world. I'm not too worried about that. Jota's been playing on the left-hand side, although I think Luis Diaz is probably better there. But I'm going to play Diaz against United. So today, Jota starts there. Darwin's up front, who is our top goal scorer. And of course, the effervescent Mohamed Salah is on the right-hand side, the league's best player, both in real life and in game. Hopefully, the idea here is to just beat Luton nice and early, get that done, and then worry about the United game. We can take some people off at half-time, get it sorted, and we'll go from there. So, obviously, Ross Barkley plays for them, so boo, hiss. We'll check out where they are in the league when it's relevant, but there's a highlight already after 2 minutes. So, McAllister whips the ball in towards the back post. Van Dijk gets up. It's 1-0 already. Dear God, help Luton here. This could get very, very messy. McAllister, decent ball to the back post. Virgil just gets above his man, Shea, funny whore. And he just heads it in. Brilliant. Is McAllister taking this? Is he going to try and bang this in? I don't know if he scored. I think he scored 1. Oh my god, he nearly bends it in there. He scored 1 direct free kick so far this year. A lot of his goals have just come from being on the edge of the box, walking in and just banging it into the back of the net. He's been so good. Luton have had 43% possession. I'm a bit unhappy about that. I would have expected a little bit more. Konate on the ball here. Fires it into McAllister. He finds Trent. Trent getting down the right-hand side here. Can he get away from his man? Tees at the front post. Salah gets fouled. But so Dominic Szoboszlai, who I said hadn't been too impressive, he taps in at the back post. It's 2-0 within 20 minutes. This could get a bit ugly. How many times am I going to say that in this game? And when does it become ugly? Great play here by Trent. He just beats his man for pace, whizzes it across. That's a foul on Salah, definitely. But it doesn't matter because Szoboszlai is there to tap it in. Lovely, lovely goal. Good stuff. Alexander-Arnold whips it in. Oh, they've cleared it. Barkley against Konate loses the header. Kills the priest. McAllister to Dominic Szoboszlai. He's hit the post from about 30 yards out. Answers on a postcard about how many goals this could be. The highlight's still carried on. It's not over yet. Okay, now it is. There's another highlight again. This could be a very long episode if the highlights continue at this rate. He's been brilliant as Endo, just in the base of that midfield. He's been so good. Darwin out to Mo Salah. Great tackle there on Salah's. Oh, here he's in. He's in now. Salah hits it. That's his 7th of the season. And it's just like real life. Darwin Núñez only assists Mo Salah. Poor Luton. Poor Luton. What's happening? Take note, United, and be fearful, for we are pretty damn good. It's lovely by Darwin. Great touch by Mo. It's on his wrong foot. It doesn't matter. He just bang. That's unsavable. Top bins. Get in. Oh, God, it's another corner. Trent on the ball. Whips it in. Szoboszlai's there. Konate. Oh, it's Endo. Hey, wait a minute. I thought Konate was Kabore. So I thought I saw Konate's name, but it was Kabore. Endo heads in. It's 4-0. It's not even half an hour in yet. Bloody hell. Szoboszlai on the ball. Running forward. McAllister. Good touch there. He's gone past. McAllister's just in on goal. He tees it in. Darwin Núñez. I think that could be offside. I think he might just be off. If not, it's another majestic bit of play by McAllister. I think he's... No, he's in. It's a goal. It's 5-0. We're averaging a goal every 8 minutes at the moment. McAllister, that looks off to me. That looks off, but I don't care. Darwin Núñez gets his 12th goal of the season. And someone just make it stop. There's literally another highlight straight from kickoff. Salah chips the ball to the back post. Diogo Jota makes it 6. Every time we go forward, we're scoring goals here. 10 goals for the season for Diogo Jota. Mo Salah is unplayable. Part of me wants to keep the boys on to give them a chance. I'm desperate for someone other than Haaland to win the Golden Boot. And it's probably either going to be Mo or Darwin. More likely to be Darwin. But I just don't want to risk losing them for the United game. 6-0 at half-time from an XG of 3.5. Oh my God, it's not over. Why have they played more minutes? Robbo, don't be that team. Don't make it 7. It's a running joke. Obviously, we had the 7 up earlier in the episode from the United game last year. Don't Robbo tease it. Van Dijk, he's in it over the bar. It's not 7-0 yet. I say yet because it could be in the second half. Wow. I'm going to take Van Dijk off because he rarely ever gets a rest. I'm going to take McAllister off and I'm going to bring on Florentine Luis for him. And I'm going to keep Mo and Darwin on just to see if they can get a couple more goals in their race for the Golden Boot. But if it hits 60 minutes, they're coming off. Robbo on the corner, whips it in. Darwin's there, doesn't quite get the header. Endo tees it to Mo. He's gone back out to Robertson. Robbo into Endo. Endo to Robbo. Go on, Robbo. Bend one in, lad. He's hit the bar. Diogo Jota misses a sitter. Mo on the ball here, driving through the midfield. Finds Szoboszlai. He finds Darwin. Darwin! That's more like the Darwin I'm accustomed to seeing in real life. It's not a great finish. Oh, free kick here. And it looks like Szoboszlai is taking charge of it. We know he's very good at free kicks in real life. He hits it. He's at the bar. We're being a little profligate in the second half, and that's fine. We've already done the damage as Mo nearly heads in for a 7th. I would love to get to a 7-0. Just for the episode. Why is Mo seeming uncertain and unhappy? There's no need for that, Mo. Harvey Elliott's going to come on for him. Darwin's going to come off. On comes Cody Gakpo. Ryan Gravenberch comes on for Szoboszlai. And that will... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So I've taken... I don't want to say I've taken off all the big guns, because if I could, I'd change the entire 11. But the fullbacks will stay on. But all the forwards have gone off. Szoboszlai here. He might get another one. That's the 3rd time we've hit the post today. That could... Unbelievable. What a ball there from Florentino Luis. And Mo Salah makes it 7. And there he is. Florentino Luis gets his first assist for the club as well. What a finish by Mo. He's not going to be happy I've taken him off on a hat-trick now. But it's 7. I told you we would need it. It's the theme of the episode. Hopefully we can put 7 in against United. Let's bear that in mind. Last year, the 7-0 against United was at Anfield. How many more times can I mention when we won 7-0? It was the only thing that was good about that season. You can tell now. The chances have dried up now. We've done our bit. I say that, there's a highlight straight away. Trent into Florentino Luis, who's doing very well to get forward at the moment. Is he going to shoot it? He has. He's hit the post. That's the 4th time we've hit the post as well. Unbelievable. Robbo whips the ball in. Canate, he's hit the post. So that's 5 times we've hit the woodwork in this match. We've hit the woodwork 5 times and the score is 7-0. It could have been 12. It could have been 12. It's like that meme with Oprah Winfrey. You hit the bar. You hit the bar. Everyone hits the bar. Does Trent hit the bar? Nearly. He skims the top of the net. Luton have done a lot better in the second half to kind of contain us, but let's be fair. In truth, the contest was over before a whistle was kicked. 7-0. It's a good theme for the episode. I think Mo Salah got man of the match. Again. I've scored now in 20 consecutive competitive matches, according to one of the achievements I've just done. And we have now officially overtaken Man United because they went away to City and lost 2-0. Our goal difference is plus 36. That is 22 better than United, plus 15 better than Manchester City. Salah again. I don't know I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. This Liverpool team at the moment is formidable. But if I have one criticism of this team, is that we haven't beaten one of the big boys away yet. That's the only thing that this team has not done. If we do that in this match, I make us favourites for the title with the way that we're playing. Because a lot of the big boys we haven't played at Anfield. If we're playing them in the second half of the season, I fancy us. Everyone's expecting us to get a draw. I'd happily walk away from Old Trafford with a draw, especially in this iteration of United where they're a lot better. 9th of December 2023, Liverpool, top of the table, travels to Manchester United on the same amount of points, but Liverpool have 2 games in hand. If we walk away from this game with a win, I'm beginning to feel very confident. Luton are 19th, by the way. Only Sheffield United are worse. It's a bit reflective of real life, actually. Burnley are making more of a fist of it. I actually think of all the promoted teams, Luton have been the best ones in real life. I think they're the one team that I think you could look at and go, you know what? You guys have played really, really well. Well, not really well, but I think they look the most competitive out of all of them. Anyway, in terms of the lineup today, then, we're going to go with the same team, apart from what I said, which is that Luis Diaz is going to go and play in that inverted winger role on the left-hand side. Diogo Jota drops to the bench. Other than that, it is as you were. I suppose the green lines haven't come up between our midfield, because I think that they've been all excellent. So how are United looking then? So they got Onana, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez. Sure, you would argue that's their best back four. Casemiro, Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Rashford, and Martial. I know that I know that Anthony's going to score. So no Højlund. I'm going to say to me, you've given you a lot of credit recently. Go out there and show everyone as to why. I've inspired Mo. That's good news. Obviously, Mo's got a fantastic record against United as well. So long may that continue. They've lost 4 out of their last 5, while we've won 5 out of our last 5. Go on then, boys. It's a potential title decider, and we need to lay down a marker today. And as you would expect, it's been a rather cagey start. The first highlights come 20 minutes in. Anthony, don't do this. Oh, McAllister gets rid of it. Szoboszlai into Mo. Can we get him on the counter? What a ball from Salah into Darwin. Darwin down the line to Diaz. Diaz cuts inside, bends it. It's gone just wide. I think Onana probably had it covered, but great work on the transition by the Reds. And by that, I mean by Liverpool. It's been pretty drab, actually. It's been not great. A really, really poor game. It's not lived up to expectation. I'm going to not do any gesture, but I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with the way that we've been playing. Luis Diaz is playing at 6.4. I'm going to give him 10 minutes. If not, then Diogo Jota is going to come on. In all fairness, I can't really blame Diaz. No one's played that well in that first half. But Van Dijk's on the ball here. I don't think we're going to win 7-0 in this one, lads. I'm sorry to say. I wish I could say, but we're not. Szoboszlai, great ball out to Salah. How we managed to control that is beyond me. Mo, who probably is still living in Luke Shaw's head rent-free. Szoboszlai, love that. Into Diaz. Diaz hits it. I was going to take him off. That's why you don't take him off. Luis Diaz, Lucho, gets the first goal of the biggest game, arguably, of our season. 1-0, banging. Absolute. Past Onana before he even dived. It's really poor from Martinez, and I love saying that. Szoboszlai on the ball, one touch from Diaz. Before Wan-Bissaka, who's a brilliant defender, can get near him, he just takes one touch off his feet, smacks it past Onana, get in. I'm not going to sit here and say it's deserved, because it's not. No one's really deserved anything in this game, but the first real bit of quality, and it gives us the lead. No, some of the big guns haven't played that well. McAllister, this is probably the worst I've seen him play in terms of rating all season. Sal's playing at 6.5, which is unheard of. But you don't take Mo Salah off at any point if you can help it. But there's a highlight here, 78 minutes. I'm sorry that this game hasn't quite lived up to the billing. It's a bit like a normal Super Sunday, to be honest. McAllister on the ball into Darwin. He tees it to Szoboszlai. I said that he hadn't been that impressive, and he's managed to get himself a goal, and 2 goals and an assist in this episode. Dominic Szoboszlai makes it 2-0. Darwin Núñez is coming off, on comes Cody Gakpo. Mo Salah's going to come off, on comes Diogo Jota. Szoboszlai is coming off, on comes Ryan Gravenberch, and I might take Trent off as well. And Jeremy Frimpong is going to come on. Delighted. A 4-way substitution now that we're 2-0 up. And for all the fact that the stats would say it's been an even game, we're the ones that have had all the highlights. United have done nothing, really. We've kept them at arm's length, and I'm very, very pleased about that. 5 minutes of injury time up. What a terrible game of football, but what a massive result. There's Ten Hag, look at him. Baldy Ten Hag, he flipping loves it. 7 Hag. Love it. Really well done, boys. Feels really good to get the better of your rivals, doesn't it? Love that. We played the early game, so City haven't played yet. Let's see what happens. Munch played us perfectly, says Ten Hag. Just had to turn up, mate. I absolutely love it. I'm in 7th heaven. I love that as well, because it's a Final Fantasy 7 reference. 7! I need a copy. I need some Lane Goodman in my life. Where is he? Flipping love Lane Goodman. What a hero. So City overtake United, so do Arsenal. It's beginning to shape up a little bit more like I expected. It's very similar to real life, actually. Apart from United, it's Liverpool. I say that, United in real life, they're the 6th, 7th round here. Spurs haven't done as well as they have done in real life, which is about to happen because they're beginning to fall down the table. But it's actually quite realistic. You've got Liverpool, City, Arsenal, United, Villa, West Ham, Brighton probably doing a bit better. Newcastle's probably the one that's a bit of an anomaly as well down here in 15th, but who cares, man? Who cares? I think what we'll do is we will play... Let's do the Christmas fixtures, actually. We quite like the Christmas fixtures. So let's have Sheffield United at home and then Aston Villa away on the 29th. That's going to be a really big game as well, I think. I'm very excited. This is going so much better than I expected it to. Don't get me wrong, Liverpool are a really good team, but to kind of do this well to start with is nuts. So next time out, will we be having a that doesn't make grammatical sense. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time was what I was trying to get at. Paul McCartney, Beatles, Liverpool, no. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hope that you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, then you know what to do. Drop a like on it, share, subscribe. Come back for more, and until I see you again, take care of yourselves. Stay cool. Stay 7 up. That's not even a thing. I just want to keep mentioning 7. 7! Take it away, then.